Thank you. They be fishing for compliments. They be so thirsty. Like,
No.
just, it's okay. Get validation from yourself, sweetheart. Y'all are hoes.
If you're a fly gal, get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair did.
Yanni, take it into the gym like a piranha. Yanni, take it into my gym like Yanni Wanda. I mean, it's me, hold the top and let's see Yaga. I mean, y'all bitches better yell like Ariana if they ever.
T.
I don't know, friend.
Well, we're gonna get into it. I'm Lee.
And I'm Max.
And this is the I Don't Know Friend podcast. What's up, y'all? It's been forever. But we're gonna go ahead and get things started like normal with our hot topics. First thing we're gonna talk about is Eminem kind of throwing shade at Megan. So he basically made a song, and one of the lines, it says, if I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at the feat? And obviously she got shot at her foot. Woo. So everybody, well, not everybody, a lot of people do not like that he said that, and him basically getting up in black women's business when he white. How you feel, friend?
I get the whole getting in black people business when you're white. However, they've treated as if he was black his entire career.
Right.
They've welcomed him so many times. So I mean,
people were saying that. They're like, old heads let him think he was black, and now look at
him. That is straight from the get-go, and then we won't even have no issues like this. I don't really I will agree with it's given do what's popular right now, because I mean
it's not even popular anymore. It's so like, how long Tory been in jail? It's been a minute. Like,
it has. So I don't know, maybe because he know bringing that up, even though it's old, because it's not popular. So you're right, but bringing it up is gonna
get attention.
So
I feel like I'm not like a huge Eminem fan or nothing, but I do feel like he's a good rapper, and he's better than that. Like, he could have, especially I don't think he really makes music like that anymore.
I was just gonna say, I don't think his last like projects, I don't really think Eminem has been like that rapper that he used to be in a little minute.
I didn't know that he even still made music. Oh boy, Hairline. Hairline. He that's out here. Eminem is his favorite rapper. Yeah. So like, I can't always value his critiques, because
right.
All right. But I don't think Megan said anything. It's mostly just been people like,
and what I feel like, okay, so let's bring this up really quick. When I said once a victim, always a victim, why you said interesting?
Because I thought that was a weird stance to take. Because Megan hasn't said anything. Megan is really other people.
Well, right. But what I was basically saying is, because she has not said anything, even though it was out the blue, yes. But because she has not said anything, everybody is all like already jumping to her defense. I mean,
you're meaning like, people are always going to defend her.
Right.
God, I thought you were making like she's playing the victim. That's how I was like,
no, not playing the victim, but people are always going to put her in that box because of how she wrote. So that's why I say, child, picking with Megan at this point is at this point they're going to side against you, whatever it is. So
everybody loves her for some reason. So
right,
it'd be like that. But I mean, I don't think it's like that big a deal to cause that much discourse.
Right. That's why nobody really talking about it no more.
Yeah, this was a couple days ago, but they were that day for sure. Like at least 2 or 3 days, they definitely were. But let's go ahead and talk about. Well, since we're on the subject of rap girls, I guess we can briefly talk about Cardi and Bia.
Get in.
I guess Cardi is saying that Bia was going around telling people that Cardi had cheated on Offset,
and she's also referencing Bia's song that insinuates it too.
Yeah. and Cardi saying she's gonna sue Bia over it, and I don't really. So is the song that Bia played on that live, is that the song that Cardi's referencing? Because I didn't watch the full Cardi's full thing.
Yes.
Okay. Because that whole thing was about Cardi.
Right.
Because at first I was like,
because Bia did Bia talked about her on Dreezy's song Bitch Duh remix. So she was talking about her on that one. Cardi responded to her on the Megan and Glorilla song. And
any of these songs
she then played a snippet of Bia's song and was like,
yeah.
And then you're saying da 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 da, and then that's when Bia like put it out or whatever. Yeah. So yeah,
I don't think you can sue over a diss track specifically if it doesn't mention your name.
That's not defamation. Could she do it for defamation?
But she didn't use her name, so it's not defaming her. Only reason we know it's about Cardi is because Cardi's saying it.
Because I was saying the same thing. How can she sue? Like they're gonna laugh in your face.
She's not defaming her.
Somebody, this is a song.
That
it's not. It's a difference when Tasha K is literally telling people that you have something.
That
Bia is just making a song. But aren't you Miss Dangerous? Aren't you Miss Dangerous?
We know Cardi can't fight though.
Didn't you say you're not gonna rap beef anymore? You're gonna tussle. So was that just for Nicki Minaj, who you know you're not gonna fight? And you know what else? They were basically saying, okay, so this YouTuber was basically saying how Cardi, like how Nicki was still, even in Nicki diss to Megan Thee Stallion, she was like, shit gonna get uglier than Kim Barbie. That was towards Cardi B. And they say Cardi purposely like dodges Nicki Minaj, like tries to like blank out like the little subs that Nicki still be doing, because Nicki still be subbing her. And Cardi just don't pay no mind. But Bia, JT, you want to go at them though.
It's people that she knows she's
gonna
popular than, not that she can rap better than, but that
right.
And that her fans can really eat up.
That's the only reason she's winning with this Bia Cardi,
because she's got more fans.
Yeah, she's more popular.
Like Cardi can never what are they, Barty Gang, whatever the fuck they are. They can never actually outdo Crazy when it comes to the barbs because they're insane.
Right.
So but anyone else, they got a chance. She gonna send out her minions for them, and they're gonna take it.
Right.
And that's really all it is. Yeah,
so basically, at this point, I don't even get, like, you're trying to sue to prove a point that you've been so faithful to a cheating man.
Cheating man!
To you, sis. If that's what you want to prove to us, by all means, do so. Because that's
No, I was going to say, just like I said the other day, the only reason she's doing that is because she knows he would leave her if he thought she really cheated. But she ain't never left him. But a man can't take what he dish out. So
exactly. He would be gone. You see how he said my wife had sex with somebody? You see how quickly he said that? Meanwhile, you were getting charges for getting people to beat up the people that he slept with. Oh, okay. Okay. But you wanna sue about a rap beef? Cardi, go play on the playground. I cannot I just cannot with her. I cannot with her. And the people that literally are sitting up there saying like, oh, Bia just doing this because she's with Nicki Minaj. And don't get me wrong, I do feel that Bia is frustrated because Bia is like, I'm better than this. I'm not better than this. I'm better than her.
For sure.
She just takes my stuff and gets away with it because she's Cardi B. So I definitely feel like it's definitely like some frustration with Bia not liking Cardi B as well too. And it's not solely Cardi's fault that she's more popular. I do understand that part. However, Cardi do be taken from Bia. And Bia is a better rapper. That's just what it is.
That's all it is. Cardi's not a rapper,
right?
I've been saying this for years.
Cardi was like, I don't have to ever put out a song. I'm still gonna be the top in the top basically the top 5 artists. My stuff's still gonna chart. I don't ever have to put out anything ever again. And I want y'all to this is why I hate that they made her a rapper. I hate that they made her a rapper because she's so like she don't appreciate like this is
She
just
doesn't actually rap.
It just
She
bothers.
doesn't enjoy making music.
Yeah,
She
it doesn't like
doesn't.
this is
It's not her
she's
passion.
literally like I couldn't be a fan of hers because she literally be shitting on y'all first of all. And then it's just like she be like, I'm Cardi B, I can do what I want. I don't gotta put out music, can put out music. You still gonna like follow me, you still gonna it's just like a entitlement. Like she
got a nasty attitude.
She does, and it's just I'm so over it. People thinking that Nicki is the only one. I'm so over it. So yeah, I'm done with my Cardi B rant.
Oh, I wanted us to talk about this because I knew you were gonna like it. I didn't bring it. I knew you had something to say. I wasn't gonna bring it up. I forgot to bring it up. But yeah, I'm done talking about Cardi. She get on my nerves.
Okay, yeah, but being over Cardi, Cardi's trying to sue. It's not gonna work. Let's
that part. I want to talk about Khaotic and Scappy.
Oh, you know what?
You can't hate Khaotic. You can't. You can't. I
was gonna say something about that, but I just kept scrolling. I'm like, try.
I put it in the thing, but I forgot to mention it earlier. So they were on like some interview or something. I don't know. They was together, Scappy and Khaotic, and Khaotic was like, if Scappy look good, he gonna tell him like, dog, you look good. And Scrappy's like, you cannot say that to me. You cannot say that's triggering. And they were like the interviewers were coming up with like alternate ways to say it, and he's like, yeah, that's fine, that's cool, you can say you look straight, but Khaotic's like, if you look good, I'm gonna say you look good. And so there people are, everyone's, oh, is that gay, is it not, is it weird, is it not? So I want to hear your opinion, Miss Everything's Gay. It's Pride Month.
Khaotic, I'm sorry, you can't make me hate him. Khaotic is a person that is like very comfortable in his skin, so like it's just funny to me. Like I literally don't take it like to heart with him. I don't think he gay. Like even when he be singing JT songs to the top of his lungs, I don't think he's gay. Like it's funny. He likes to have fun, and he gonna compliment his homeboys, and that's just what it is. So
how do you think? How would you feel if it was somebody else?
I feel like it depends. I really base it on the person, like because Khaotic don't really give me gay vibes, and he just get like goofy and funny and just naturally him. I wouldn't see it as that. Now Kevin Gates,
she always says she thinks he's gay.
I would probably. So I really want to say it depends on who it is, because you can't tell your homeboys they look good without being gay. Like everything doesn't have to be gay. I know I'm the gay, but everything. But it really depends who it is. But Khaotic, you can't make me hate him.
That part.
And I love him.
They should compliment each other more. I think they should. I love the relationship. I think that niggas should compliment each other more, because then they wouldn't act the way they act.
Exactly.
Thank you. They be fishing for compliments. They be so thirsty. Like, just it's okay. Get validation from yourself, sweetheart. Y'all are hoes. But yeah, that was just something real quick I want to say. Next topic, we can talk about. Let's talk about Ice-T and Lenny Kravitz, since we on that subject. So Lenny Kravitz turned 50, 60? How old is he? He fine. I don't know how old he is, but he's fine.
He up now. But
he up there. Either way, he talked about the fact that he hasn't had sex in 9 years. Yeah, in 9 years. I can't. He doesn't have vibe. He was like,
he's had his fun.
He was like, he just is no longer interested in sleeping around. So if he's not married, he's not gonna have sex, is what he's saying. And Ice-T was like, hey, if you're a guy and you can voluntarily go 9 years without sex, you're following the wrong page. I think he was meant following him. You shouldn't be following him if that's the case. And so then someone replied and said, why judge him though? It's his choice. He's different than you. I don't think it's fair to assume something is wrong with him because he's chosen to be celibate for a long period. I think there are many humans who can do and abstain for long periods for various reasons. It's choice. And then Ice-T replied and said, shit weird to me. I love to fuck a lot.
And that's why you cannot do it.
And
that is a personal thing that you can't control yourself. So,
and you know the comments are getting in on Coco, but you're
girl, like, why Coco had to catch the strays, Lord?
I ran to the comments with it was like, but you got a 10-year-old in a stroller. Nobody else could do that.
Girl, you know I seen him. I said, oh Lord, why did he have to say something?
A 12-year-old breastfeeding, but all right, you.
But you draw the line at 9 years and no sex.
God.
Okay.
And, like, what? Also, oh, I forgot. This was something I realized about him later, but he doesn't like black women. Ooh. Clock it. No, people said that. They're like, he used to go in the strip clubs and stuff, and he was like, none of y'all bring the girls to the white girls to the front, and they would go into the room.
Do he have any biracial kids? Well, I'm not biracial. Do he have any black baby mom?
I don't think so.
I know his older kids. Don't he got older kids?
I wouldn't know.
They always start off black, then venture off. I want to say
I'm looking
at older kids.
I only know of little girl.
Okay, yeah. He has 2 older kids. Letitia Morrow, Tracy Morrow. Their mom they're 47 and 33.
His first name is Tracy.
I don't know who their mom is, but it's definitely giving black.
Just because of the name Letitia?
No, I'm looking at the pictures.
Oh, I didn't see them.
Well, I'm Googling it. I mean, if anything, they're a little light skinned, but probably because of iced tea. Let me see if I can find.
Or because their mama not black.
Oh, okay, so so his first I don't know if she was the wife or just the baby mom, but she's black. She just light skinned.
Well, he don't like black women. I'm staying by what I said. I don't care.
He did for them 2 kids, child.
But
that's what, like I say, they venture off eventually.
The little girl got his whole face.
Girl,
it's weird.
It is. It's like iced tea with a
like his grown man face, not him as a baby. She has his grown man face
now. How he looks now is how. Just picture a little girl.
His face on a little girl's body.
So weird. Like she is literally. Coco, did you fight back
at all?
There was no denying. But yeah,
that's them. Next, I guess
we're gonna move right along. Lenny can hold himself, and Ice-T cannot.
Period. Next, I guess we can talk about. Says people don't get her. She says people don't get her humor. I didn't know she was funny, so like, okay.
That when she was funny, please let me know.
Yeah,
like I've never known her to like. We don't get it because it's not funny. Like
what we're referring to specifically, she was doing some kind of interview or something. She says she don't eat beef, but then says she only eats expensive Wagyu.
Mind you, it started with the Sheen comment. So we haven't been recording in a little minute. So it first started with the Sheen comment a couple of weeks ago. And she basically was like dogging her sister out. Like, girl, you wear Sheen. You can't talk to me or whatever like that. So her sister was just like flaunting her Sheen. Like, I'm doing my shirt for Florida. She was flaunting her Sheen and stuff. And people, was going in or whatever. And Lotto was like, whole time. And she showed her cart and it was full of Sheen. You dogged them out. We didn't tell you to do like. It's just like, we're not getting the jokes. Like, you wear Sheen, but you just dog. Hey. So, the steak comment now.
That one I kind of see, like, just because it's to her sister, like, you just being fun, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I could get it, right? No, I could get it, but okay, so maybe it was taken. I don't feel like it was taken out of context. I feel like you can joke with like yours, people like that or whatever. But it was just the simple fact that she said, maybe because like she showed the receipts after like whole time I do wear it. It was just weird. I don't know.
I think y'all just don't like her. But anyway, because I could see myself doing that. I would be like, not Max got that Sheen on. I got my little Telfar back. Are you stepping out with your Sheen on? Like, girl. But that's, I'm just like being messy.
Right, I get it. Maybe it's just her. Maybe I just already think she's funny.
Because she did it. Because I promised I would and probably have. But yeah, that was it. The first thing. And then go ahead with the beef.
So the steak thing. Now the steak thing, I didn't get.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it. So basically, they were asking her, does she eat beef? And she was like, she doesn't eat beef. So basically, like, I don't do no hamburger around here. Only Wagyu.
Right. Basically, trying to say I do the expensive meat or whatever.
Yeah.
Like expensive steak and stuff. So people was just like, okay. And so she was like, y'all really don't get my sense of humor. I hate that for me or whatever. And it was just like, she's corny. Like, I don't know. I feel like
she does not look her age either. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this picture of her. I be arguing with my friend down because she's like, no, she looks 25. She looks like I'm 25.
No, she does not.
No, she does. No, she's pretty, but she don't look 25. And I said she's an old white lady humor, and that's probably why we don't get it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
Like your teacher making a joke and you're like, huh? Like that's what it gives.
Yeah, it does. It takes a little minute to catch on.
We got time for like one more.
What okay, you want to do? Yeah. So Remy has Lotto. Yeah, we just don't get her corny jokes. What's the last one you want to do? Remy or Corey and Craig?
We can do Remy.
So Remy boyfriend. Well, Remy's the guy that
alleged
she was
boyfriend.
Alleged boyfriend. He posted her on her birthday 3 days ago and was like, "Happy birthday to my favorite person," with a heart face. My thing is that at Remy Ma and tags her. My thing is that how dare it's just the audacity for you to publicly let this man post you after Papoose went to go see you every weekend and you was in prison.
Child.
Oh, my heart.
What type of mother
Papoose ever did anything
over a stack?
Nikki said it best. Nikki said it best.
Yeah, I'm not like surprised. I also think men don't actually make good side niggas, so that's probably the problem. They can't play their role.
Right.
He clearly can't.
Too invested.
They want to be seen so bad, like Curtis. They want to be seen so bad.
Do you feel like she'll want Papoose back later on?
Are they not together?
They are together.
All right. That's all I
Papoose,
have to say.
stand up. Stand up.
But thing, he could be doing his own thing too. But because side chicks, for the most part, can play their role, right? We don't know about all that. And that's probably
he's in top tier shit. You gotta.
That's probably what it is.
Lotto barely can play her side right,
and exactly. She's not. So bad. She wants to be known that she's a side chick. Like remember that show? It was on some fake ass network, like Real Side Chicks of Charlotte or something like that.
Oh yeah.
That's what it gives. That's what it gives.
Lotto could scream it out to the top of her lungs that the sim, her posting her sim further that just let me know everything I needed to know.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, it was like a clip that was going around, and basically she screenshotted her Sims character. Of course, her Sims character is looking like her. They were in the pool having they were having like a water birth. And the boyfriend, of course, looking just like 21 Savage.
Just like 21 Savage.
So that's all we needed to know. And they were having corny. Girl, it's a game. You want to do this in real life and anyway, but y'all.
I feel like in a few years, she might pop out with him once his situation settles.
If after these little 4 years pass up, because I think it's getting closer to that time.
That's what I'm saying. Probably like 2026. We'll see them together.
If they don't pop up, girlie, he is married for real.
I mean, he's never gonna leave his wife alone.
Well, you're right. Well, yeah. If he lets you pop out with him, I will shut up. I promise you, I will. I will no longer say nothing about it. I probably will, but whatever.
Because it's annoying, and she's annoying.
Right.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up hot topics there. We'll go ahead and get into our docket questions. So our first one is, can you be friends with an ex? Go ahead.
I feel like I can, yes. It really just depends on which ex. Cause some ex I really don't be messing
Wanting to
with.
talk with. Yeah.
Yeah. So I really feel like I feel like I can definitely like have, well, it's saying friends. No, I just rather not be friends with them. No, I can, but I just rather not.
I can and am. So yeah.
I've been cool. I'm cool with people that I have like talked to and stuff. Like not like real full blown relationship. So I can keep it cool. I've talked to several people that I have like talked to and dealt with and stuff like that or whatever, and it's just nothing. So I can't do it. But it just depends on who you is. Because
I feel like, yeah, it just depends. I'm definitely one who can, because once I'm done, I'm done.
Right.
So it's never gonna give that. At this point, you're a girl. But but yeah, I don't know. I can. I am hairline, baby daddy, broke boy.
Right.
That's 3 right there. One of them literally, he in jail, but he literally just sent like a request for me to do a video thing with him in Polk County. So, you know,
They're there.
they're there. And they play their role too. Cause shut the fuck up. I'm on the phone. But yeah, no, for real. I think I can. So it just depends on the person. I don't right away. Like we gotta go like year, 2 years or not without even speaking. And then when I see you again, it's like, oh, okay, like you were good, Judy. It's cool. But until that point, but yeah, once we're at that point, then yeah, it's no turning back for me. You're not finna.
Yeah.
Nah, that's really it, bro. I am yawning, y'all. I am sorry. Next one we have is, how do you decide when to walk away from a relationship / situation?
I feel like, and I'm gonna base it on the last situation I was in. When I got to a point where I had already made my mind up in my head, and that's what I was gonna do. And it just, once I realized like I'm not getting peace from this is just causing too much drama for me. I was legitimately done. Like, I know like sometimes I may be like, sometimes I be bullshitting. I'm gonna just be honest. You know, who I be, but when I'm for real, I'm for real. And when I'm just like not getting peace from it, and it's literally like drama, like it's not a peaceful thing for me anymore. It's just causing too much. That's when I know like I'm really done, and I will literally, goodbye, I'm done. So yeah, when it's no longer causing me peace and stuff, and it's just too much, I typically walk away. Unless it's like constant cheating or something like that, then yeah, I'll be done.
For me, I feel like it's once I no longer care.
Like, once it's easy for me to do.
Yeah, I'm nonchalant in real life. So once I'm at that point where I'm like, I really don't give a fuck. Like, if I don't talk to you, I don't see you. Like, I don't care no more. Best believe I'm texting other niggas. I've already starting texting them. Sorry, and it's not cheating because I'm done.
Been done. I already
Whenever
been
I talk to you again is when we'll wrap it up, tie it with a bow. But yeah, once I'm like, I don't even care. Like,
yeah.
Then that's it. And I'm the type, I like a quiet getaway anyway. So if you see me posted up somewhere, well, now you know.
Right. I love to be done in my head before I'm actually done.
I'm always done in my head before what? I'm like,
don't catch me and I'm already done in my head. You better get me and I'm done outside. You better get me where I'm saying I'm done.
That when I'm mad, when you still see me being emotional, you better say that. You got a chance.
When I ain't saying nothing to you and I'm just letting shit slide, I've been done. I've been done. Been not caring.
I'm literally looking at you, texting old dude like I'm finna pull up because it's been on my nerves. Like, we out of here. Yeah, that's usually what it is. gonna try to start not waiting until it gets to that point, because that's too many chances. I'm gonna leave when I'm emotional. That's what I'm gonna start to do. But I feel like when you do that, that's when I be going back. At the times when I leave when I'm emotional, I'm like, I was probably just upset, and I like I go back to it. If I wait until I don't care no more, then that's when we can be friends after, because I just don't care about you. So it's like I need to find like a good balance between the two, basically.
Try these girls out here don't be done until they purple in the face.
That part. And I was just saw on TikTok, and she was like, if you don't hate them yet, keep going back until you. Well, I have to find it. But she was basically like, keep going back until you actually hate them. And I was just like, so if you can't leave them alone, keep going back until you actually hate them. And I was like,
yeah, no, because I may be going back to you when I still hate. Like, no.
That's what I'm saying. I have to be nonchalant.
Right.
Yeah, because you real bad, but I still be right up over there. So I need to be like, who is this? Who is this man? Sorry.
When I'm no longer, I feel like when I no longer get happy, like to see you, be around you, you annoy me every second. I've got like that before. That was around the time when I was done. I was already done in my head, so every time I was around, it was just annoying. Like everything you do is annoying me. So, yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap up the Docket Questions there. Our next segment is, why do y'all always check the woman instead of the man?
Why do you think? Why? My thing is that who owes you the loyalty here? But let's be realistic. Let's just be realistic. You're with your boyfriend. Say you and your boyfriend stay together. You catch stuff in his phone, and you automatically are calling the girlfriend. I mean, not the girlfriend, but you're automatically calling the girl. Why?
The only time I would do that is just to see what type of time she is on, to see if I can get some tea.
No, you already know what type of time it is. Say you see the message. You see what's going on.
I still might call. I would text her from my phone and be like, let's set this nigga up. Like, I want to get her side of the story and what he's telling her. So but that when you're doing it in a way that you're not you're fucking my man. Oh yeah, no.
See, that's what I'm saying. When girls do that, what?
I can't answer that because I've never been that. I'm a girl's girl. I've never been that bitch. So me personally, I have never been the type to like text somebody else's phone, call somebody else's phone. That has just never been me. If anything, I'm gonna keep it right at the front door with who I'm with, like what you got going on, and all of that. I've never been that type, but it's just giving like some females will literally rather have a cheating man and clown you for not having but like, what makes sense here? Because they're desperate and they don't know how to be alone, and they don't think they can do any better, or they rely on him to support them and they don't want to start doing it for themselves.
Or what if like it's a situation where like you have a kid with this guy, he literally he's a dog. You
mean like your situation? Not your situation, but your not your situation, but old situation.
Yeah.
Well,
this is a different situation. These are different people.
Yeah. Okay.
But he's a dog. He's messing around. And then you get pregnant, but you decide to keep the baby, but now it's like you're trying to clown the ones that he was with. Like, how are you winning?
Chloe?
Yeah, like how are you winning? I mean, if you want to call that a win because you're having another one of his babies, okay. But it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like they hold the girls more accountable for their boyfriend's actions than they should. Like,
women always are held to a higher standard, and we've talked about that before. So like on the men's side, men hold women to a higher standard than their homeboys. And so I feel like girls just do the same thing. It's weird. It's really weird when like you don't even know them. It would be one thing if that's like your friend.
Oh my god!
But if it's a girl you don't know,
and you know, listen. When I tell you don't know this girl from a can of paint, why you can't keep it on your baby daddy? Continuously doing you wrong, and I'm just
because she don't want to leave him, so she's gonna obviously keep fighting the bitches, and it's like, to what end, babe? When are you gonna stand up?
To what? To what end? To you're in jail.
What is the end goal here? Because he's gonna get another girl. So unless you sticking around so you can fuck on his daddy,
hello, clock it.
I don't know what to tell you. Get that shmoney, get that old money. Then
because regardless,
then what are we doing? Right?
I gotta deal with aunt them.
Period. That's like, because that's the thing. The only way I would be staying in a situation is to get my leg back. So it's very much giving. I'm just pretending to be cool. So you think you can sleep good, and then boom, I hit you. Now you throwing up, crying, sliding down the wall. That's the only time. Otherwise, what are y'all doing? Y'all act like, not to quote Lotto, but she didn't take him back. He must be your only nigga. That's what it gives. Just like fighting over a boy. She did that. She
meant
that. Fighting over a boy, I've never been able to do because it's like I could always. They're hoes. I could always get another.
But you know what? You know what? That's not. It can be in most situations, but I know people who, when I tell you, can get a nigga like this, but want the trash one.
Right.
And that's just what it is sometimes. And you know,
that's them soul ties, y'all.
Girl, better pray it out.
Watch out.
Ain't no soul ties over here, baby.
You gotta stay clear, because that's what it is. And is.
Gotta pray. And sometimes people like that. People like soul ties. I don't want no soul. No, never.
That's really it. You got anything else to say?
No.
All right, cool.
Ladies, stand up and stop trying to check these girls about y'all niggas wrongdoing.
Because
you know what I'm gonna start doing? You know what these females need to start doing? Just telling on y'all ass. We need to go back to telling on y'all. Maybe that's what we need to go back to. Maybe y'all need to get told on. Just one or twice. Because it's some females that will believe they man to the end.
They don't believe.
Drop a receipt.
Don't make me do this, because they don't believe it even when they see the receipts. You know, I don't know if you know all the tea from back in the day, but when I tell you, I'm literally telling this girl, that nigga playing in your face. I'm sorry, and she didn't believe him, and he's like, yeah, I was. Like, he tells me, he's like, yeah, hell yeah, I was, and it's like, girl, he would literally call me. And then, or like texting me and then delete his portion of the conversation. So it looks like I'm texting this.
Right.
Like, what? And you're just over here goofy as hell believing it. You're slow. And that's why I say that beaver face bitch is slow as hell. Second baby mom. Dumb as a box of rocks. And that's why let me stop. I don't like that girl, but child, she thought, and they be thinking it's so cute, so funny until it happens to them. Cause you thought you were special.
To them.
I tried to warn you. I told you what it was.
You didn't want to listen. Never be
a girl. I tried to tell you. Don't listen. And now look at you, single and 5 months pregnant. That's just
for you.
Girl. Anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and leave that there. Next topic we had, I still didn't figure out a better way to phrase this, but I just said you versus his homeboys. Some dudes, and I think they just go through periods of this sometimes too, where they're just obsessed with their homeboys, and it's very odd to me. And I don't like it. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know what to say. I think it's weird, and I don't know. Like, what would you say are like ground rules and or like an ideal situation for them to balance both you and them?
Like how often they should talk
or whatever.
Or
However, yeah.
I feel like, okay, let me put it this way. I feel like if it gets to a point where you realize that the things that you and your girlfriend are trying to do and you're putting it to the back burner, but then you do it with your homeboys, you need to reevaluate yourself, honey. You need to reevaluate your thinking. Reevaluate it.
Literally.
That's too much. No, you did not just go do something with them, and I've been asking you to do this, and you've been telling me, oh, we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it, and you and your homeboys have something set up and you make it.
I think once you and your homeboys start smoking hookah together, it's time to take a step back. Take a step back.
So you're not into people that smoke hookah. That's not your thing.
Hate it. I didn't realize I hated it so much until
now that I'm thinking about it, I've never dealt with someone who smoked hookah. But
I didn't realize I hated it until I was with somebody who did it, and I was like, oh, that's weird. And you smoke weed too, so it's like, why are y'all sitting around smoking hookah together?
Right.
It's just,
yeah, I don't know.
I'm not a fan. I see what y'all mean now.
Look, I need the drug dealers and the scammers. What are you doing?
Thank you. Like, what are we doing right now? And it's summer too.
No, but smoking weed and hookah is crazy to be a
That's what I'm saying. So, like, you with your homeboys to smoke, because I don't smoke. So, whatever. Cool. You doing your thing. Right. Then you want to be with and now y'all drinking, not taking shots, whatever. I'm not that big a drinker. Now y'all smoking hookah. That's just too much. Like, take a step back. I cannot. To me personally, I don't feel like you should be around them more than you're around me. Period. The only way it's acceptable is if I'm busy. Like, I'm working, I'm doing But if I'm available, free, sitting at home chilling, and you outside with them niggas,
right?
I take issue to it. I'm sorry. I wish I could say I didn't, but I do. And I'm understanding. 2 times a week, cool. 5, 7, you saw them every day this week, and you saw me once. You don't think that's weird?
Right.
And this is not the first time I've been in a situation like this either.
Niggas love their homeboys. At this point, they love them more than we love our friends, and we love girls love their friends, but niggas they homeboys the whole different thing.
If I feel like you putting them above me, like, oh, well, hold on, because I'm with the. Hold on. You're telling me, princess, to hold on.
They will do it.
And I will flip this table. Stop. Stop it right now. Like, right. I don't know. Like, again, I don't want to seem like I'm doing too much or like it's weird to me. I don't know. I feel like I said, I think hanging out with them twice a week or something is more than enough. I think that's fair. Am I right? Am I wrong? I think that's fair. It's hot. Y'all got me. Ooh, this literally it's too much. And so I'm like, at what point you gotta pick who's more like, because let me know. I'll play my role, whatever it is. Just let me know. Because when I say something, if I say something, you're like, that's not true. But your actions show it's true. So like, pick one. They're always around. They live by, if they're always around, like they live by each other. Like, it's all right now. Well, let it slide if y'all are like gym partners, and so you see each other 4 or 5 times a week. Fine, but that's an hour, 2 hours max. That's not a significant portion of your day. But now, after you left the gym, now you finna go for drinks. Now you finna go smoke hookah. Now y'all going out to eat.
Oh my God.
Y'all splitting a Chili's 2 for $20. It's too much. Like, I can't take it. I'm sorry. It's unacceptable. Or like, you gotta hang out with them first, and then you can make time for me. Don't make it. Right. Don't make it seem like you're doing me a favor. Just hang out with them. I'm not even worried about it. I'm gonna go to bed.
You're right.
But remember that. Yeah. So how often do you think they should be hanging out with them?
So like, you know what? I'm not gonna trip on how like the days, long as it's not more than me. Long as you're balancing it out right, and I don't be like, damn, you was just with them. Like, if nothing like that is coming out my mouth, you must be doing something right. So however many days you want to prioritize that and get it together, that's on you. Long as it's correct,
right.
I'm okay with it, because I know I hang out with my friends, but see, girls know how to prioritize. We know how to
Right.
we know how to hang out with you and hang out with our friends, make it work. We know niggas want to rush. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do this with you, and then okay, I'm going out with my homeboys tonight. No,
And I feel like their homeboys are needy. Like, I feel like they're needy. Like me, I'm like, okay, cool, you finna hang out with your mans, we'll just get a quick lunch and go about our day.
Right.
If he told his homeboys, like, oh, I'm finna hang out with her, damn, I feel like it would be a big thing. Like, they would make it a bit like, y'all are just so needy.
And his homeboys are childish.
I feel like his homeboys would be like feeling some type of way. Because that happened. Ooh, hold on, I almost said that man's name. When I was at Hairline. And like, I had come over to his house. His homeboys, they used to just pop up. So they had popped up and they was trying to come in. He's like, no, I'm telling her. Da-da. Then they went to go to the movies. That happened one time. They literally trying to come in. And he's like, she's here. Like, it's cool. And they were like upset about it. Then another time I was with him, they wanted to go to a movie. And whatever movie, they were like, he's like, she's not going to want to see that. He was like, the first they were like, bring her with you, and then he was like, well, she's not gonna want to see that. Then like, well, she could go see something else while we see this. What? Go to movies.
Okay, yeah. In that case, yeah.
Right. Because do you remember that? Like how obsessed him and his friends were with each other at one point. Yeah. So like stuff like that, I think is crazy.
That's OD.
That's what I'm saying. The homeboys be needy too. Like popping up, knocking on the door. Like he literally, he would usually unlock the door when he knew I was coming, so I could just come in. He had the door locked, and he's like, "Oh, they had just pulled up, so I locked the door so that they couldn't come in and like be here when you got here." We're hiding out. We're what's happening? Yeah, no.
I walk in, what it is. So
it's too much.
Queen just walked in a club. Hey. Yeah, it's my time. Bye-bye.
That, like, why are y'all here? What? Literally. Ugh. PTSD. That was crazy. Okay. Anyway, I say all that to say y'all need to learn how to balance your relationships, your family, and your friends better. Thank you.
Period.
And so our last topic for today is, did Ice Spice fall off? How do you feel?
I feel she is losing her momentum and the hype around her. Only not because people are tired of hearing the same thing, even though that last song people really wasn't feeling it, but it really started with the whole exposing, when her ex-best friend exposed her and Ice Spice was talking cash shit about Nicki Minaj. I really feel like that played a big part into it, because if you really want to be honest, Ice Spice fans were Nicki Minaj fans. Ice Spice doesn't have a fan base, so that's why nobody's really caring about her no more. If Nicki's not co-signing her, what we listening to her for?
They said it went from, her monthly listeners went from like 77 million on Spotify to 45 after the text messages came out.
That's a big decrease.
That's a big decrease. Damn near 50%.
Do you feel like she can, do you feel like she can put out another song? That last one just was not it. Do you feel like she can like reinvent her? Because I mean, let's be real, it's not that long. Like it hasn't been that long. Like the hype with her has died down the last couple of months since those text messages. But she, like, do you feel, because it's not like she's just shunned out, like nobody's messing with her. So do you feel like she could put out another song? But at this point, she needs to start creating a fan base for herself.
That she definitely needs to create a fan base. I think it's summertime. So if she dropped in the next few weeks to a month and it had like a good beat, good little boppy on her, she could get a little bit of like traction again, just because people are outside now. They're like their summer jams. But I do think maybe she messed up putting out so much music so close together in the beginning, especially since they all sound very similar. It just You know, so if it was like she did a couple, they went away for a couple months, and then did a couple more, you'd be like, okay. But it's just boom, 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 and they're all the same song. I don't know. And you know me, I was a little Ice Spice girly for a minute, but even before the Nicki situation, I was like, okay. Like, I like the songs that I like, but I wasn't looking for no more because it was enough. My playlist.
And even the last song, the Sean Paul remix. The whole beat, how it come on, I like it. It's just when she actually starts rapping, it's like she's yelling. So I just could not. I still have not heard that song like throughout. It just threw me off. So because I like when she did she performed it, and I was like, oh okay, it sounded bad. Maybe it was a little better when she performed it because I didn't know she was like yelling and stuff, and I'm just looking at her perform, but yeah, Ice Spice, you're gonna have to go to the drawing board because Sweetie with this 90.
I do like that song.
Definitely doing
like that song.
Yeah, and now I feel like people are coming back to realization that Sweetie and Ice Spice are about the same. Let's be
they
real.
are.
If like,
and Sweetie said it.
Sweetie takes rapping more serious than Ice Spice.
That
I think it's just isn't it like a hobby for Ice Spice?
I don't know what the hell that girl got going on.
I think Munch was just for fun.
Yeah.
It probably was. She probably was known. I'm pretty sure she's definitely known like in her city and stuff, like her neighborhood and stuff like that. So maybe that was just, like. I don't think it was meant to blow up or nothing. I think it was just meant to be a little Twitter bop for. Is she from the Bronx? Wherever she's from. Did Sexy Red band came out?
Yeah, she had a couple songs that had went viral like before. What's the one? Gucci Man. What is it? Pound Town.
Okay, Munch come out before my Gucci.
Munch come out before Pound Town. I think so. I think they were close together, but I think Munch came out first.
Was it something like they was like now? I want to say it was something like Munch came out, and then when Pound Town came out, they was like, now y'all better do the same thing that y'all did for the girl from Munch, and y'all drug that song and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect Sexy Red to be where she at now.
Yeah, I don't think I wanted. I really liked the song when it came out, and I also know people who really didn't like it. So
I just thought it was funny.
Munch came out August 10th, 2022. Hey y'all,
Pound Town was out a little minute though before it got noticed.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm looking it up now. Pound Town came out January 27th, 2023. So yeah, Munch was a few months before.
It's crazy that you can be like up there and then slowly just decrease. Because it's like Ice Spice was up there, Sexy Red was down here, and now Sexy Red's up here.
I think you have, and that's what I've been saying for all, like this entire podcast time. You have to have a real personality. You have to be genuine for people to like you, and for you to have longevity. In today's day and age, in the social media day and age, you have to be likable. Sexy Red is very likable. She's very much like same. So people fuck with her.
Even with Cardi. I don't like Cardi, but Cardi is
because she's likable. People like her.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's literally why she got famous, was because people liked her. I've probably heard Ice Spice talk 3 times. So I can tell you nothing about her.
Right.
So
the most I ever heard her talk was in them text messages.
Right. Period. So it's like she's just not likable. She's not likable enough to be. And that's why, like, when City Girls first came out, or not came out, but first got popular. People like Carisha, they didn't really care for JT because Carisha had the personality. And whatever, JT, now we're starting to see a little bit more of her personality. Now she's getting a little more put. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just.
And do Ice Spice even do interviews? Like, we don't hear her talk really.
I could not tell you. You know who else I just realized I never heard talk? I can't remember now. Never mind. But it was somebody. I was like, damn, that's SZA. I be forgetting what SZA sound like. And you know I love SZA down. I'm like, I forget that's how she sounds.
Like, kind of like Beyonce.
Yeah.
The most we heard her talk was that
the awards. I was like,
yes.
Yeah. And her commercial. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. You be forgetting how they sound. So I feel like when you have a certain caliber, you can get away with that. Like Beyonce, like even SZA. I mean, she be posting like on Instagram a lot. Like she'll do like her photo dumps and stuff. So that's how we see her personality. But she don't really talk. Ice Spice doesn't do either. So like, and back when Sweetie was popular, remember she used to be like on Instagram a lot, and you know, she used to see her chilling. That's all right. Does she do that now? I don't follow her, but
that also was the time where her and Quavo was together,
right? So
she had a lot of
her.
Yeah,
I don't think we see that anymore. So that's part of the problem. Yeah, she had taken like a long break from social media once they broke up, and so I don't think she's ever I don't think she's ever got back to how she used to be, and that's probably part of the reason. Because when you like somebody, you'll listen to their music. That's it. You will.
Yeah, just because it's them.
Just because it's them, you'll support it.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, Ice gets, something going. I don't know. Either way, that's going to wrap up this episode. I want to thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Be sure to share it with your peoples or whatever. Anything else you want to say, friend?
Let them know we're back, and we will be back next week.
We sure will. See y'all. We're going to have an interesting episode next week.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that we got some things planned. But all right, love y'all.
They ever tryna knock up, put my foot up in your cock, call your mama and your papa like I'm finna take that dollar, turn that bitch into a soccer ball and rock, get it.